there's a chance of severe weather today. Not only is it supposed to rain, but there's also like hail warning and like flooding warnings and stuff. So I just think I'm not supposed to go over there. Which is fine with me, because I really don't actually feel like driving all the way over there. Let me follow you, if it lets me. You don't have to accept me. I just always try to follow people back and show support. Good morning, Jake. Happy Freaky Friday. I wonder when Freaky Friday's coming out. The remake that they're doing? I actually don't know. I was thinking it was coming up pretty soon, actually. 10 out of 10. Thank you. Appreciate you. Good morning. Hello. From Vegas. Where do you recommend going in Vegas? As a Vegas local, I'm curious. Oh, okay. Thank you. How do I say your name? Lolia? I'm 5'5", can I be your short king? I mean, I love short kings, don't get me wrong, but I'm not trying to be with anybody. BMW, good morning. We'll check how your nails looking. They look like that. Same old. Hi, Crash, good morning. Thank you for your heartbeat. Or beach club, okay. Because I would like to go, actually. I kind of like had this idea that I didn't really want to go to Vegas ever, but then I was like, you know what? People talk about it so much. I gotta experience it. And you use your brother for content video. I do use my brother for content, but you know what? He uses me to be his babysitter instead of somebody who would charge like $20-something an hour. So it's the least he can do. Let's really think about this, you know? Thank you for that. I'm so hungry. I set that up yesterday, and now I'm thinking about it. It's so much funnier that I'm on a treadmill. And that's the gift goal that I chose. That's so funny. Thank you. Vegas is overrated. I still think it's worth experiencing though, you know? Unfortunately, I'm not walking anywhere. I'm literally walking in the same space. Same place, same space every day. It's going good. There's like a hail warning today and like flood warnings and stuff. So I'm not going to my brother's. I was gonna go over there. I didn't know if I'd be live this morning because I would have left earlier than this to get over there. But I was like, Gordon, there is hail warning. So I was like, I really don't want to drive my rental car in hail. I mean, I really don't want to drive in hail either, you know? But also, I really don't want to drive 2 hours in crappy weather to then go work on a chicken coop. Man, that sounds like a great way to spend my Friday. You know what I mean? And he was like, yeah, I don't want to work in it either. It's just not meant to be. When you physically harm. Very unkind and hurtful to you. What kind of question is that? Of course. Hi, Gregory, good morning. And I probably try to ruin their lives too. Tater, good morning. Thank you for the heartbeat. There's lots of things to do in Vegas. See? And also, there's different places for different people. You're so sweet, Lee. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Yoshi. Hi, Alex. New treadmill? No, it's not the new one yet, you guys. Hi, Viking. Good morning. You go in, almost every October. Okay. Is that a good time to go? I can't take it. What's the button? It's literally just the garage door opener. It's just because there was a warning already next to it. I don't know why, because I've lived in apartments my entire adulthood besides this house, so I don't know what's normal. I don't know if that's just like a requirement by law to have it next to it as like a safety thing. I'm not entirely sure, but people always ask me about it, so I was like, let me just be extra and add the do not press button thing. The Aster, good morning. Marriage is overrated? I disagree. There's something very attractive about commitment. Good morning. Hope you're feeling better. I haven't been feeling bad. I've been fine. But thank you. I go to work at my brother's. You are? You are, Jim? For real? That's literally what I was supposed to be doing today. What are the chances of that? You going? I'm not planning a trip. I just was curious about it. Thank you. Appreciate the compliments. You going to Sonic today? Probably not. It's hailing, so probably not. This is too funny. Texas weather this season has been nuts. I know, right? Tell me about it. Honestly, I can't plan for anything. I've been trying to go over there to my brother's house and do that chicken coop since I got back from Guatemala. And of course, we have to work around each other's schedule to make it work. Thank you, Crash. I appreciate it. But we're trying to like work around each other's schedule, but every single time that we make plans to go do it, it's supposed to be crazy weather, and I'm like, it's not meant to be. John, good morning. I'm lucky you're very happy for you. How was Guatemala? It was awesome. That was my second time there, so I love Guatemala. Katy Perry, embarrassing. Have y'all seen her new her new stuff? I'm just gonna say stuff. It was interesting. I'm kind of indifferent to Katy Perry, to be honest. I mean, I think this last little while of her has been interesting. But I did like her music quite a bit. What's rich people problems? I'm not rich. Let's be very clear. Your girl is in the struggle bus right now. I'm not going anywhere. I'm on the treadmill now. Thank you, Dana. Good morning. Thank you so much. I'm on a treadmill, you guys. Treadmills don't move. Move the camera down slightly. Oh yeah, no problem. I got you, boo. I got you, boo thing. Okay, bye. Love your honesty. You know, that's what I connect to, is like authenticity. So if you're being fake, I'm not gonna spend my time anywhere near you. So I try to give the same energy to people. Thank you. How's your workout today? It was good. It was really good. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. Being humble is everything. I agree. And having the right priorities too. Exactly. There's different kinds of rich. I'm rich in love and people in my life. That type of vibe. But definitely not rich. I've never been rich before in my life. I went through a span of time when I lived in apartments. I did pretty good because I was really big on a streaming platform and I was working. That was my only time that I was like doing really well. But I also was saving up for a house. So then I just literally dropped everything on my house. So there's that. Health is wealth, true. But he's talking about, I mean, let's be real, you guys. That's not what he was talking about. You ever made, yeah, I do. I make that all the time, Joe. All the time. That's like a weekly rotation for me. I don't change, always a pain in the, yeah. Exactly. And that's actually a beautiful thing though, when people aren't like wishy-washy. Thank you, Dano. Thank you, we're gonna do it. But when people like switch their personalities like crazy and like, I don't know, they're just not stable. I don't know, that stresses me out. You seem like the cousin that plays pranks on us. I mean, I don't really play pranks on my brother, truthfully. I was never that close to my my cousins, like, until I became an adult. Because I'm like, on my mom's side, I'm the youngest cousin, and then on my dad's side, I'm the oldest. Or I should say my brother and I are the oldest. My brother's technically the oldest, but the girls were like generally younger than even the boys. So like I couldn't really like hang out with them that much, you know? It was more like just babysitting if I was hanging out with them. I wasn't like pulling pranks on anybody, you know? I was trying to be responsible. I know, especially like that's a tell for me if I like somebody or not, when people switch their personalities like based off of the group of people that they're with. If they change a lot. Oh, that's beautiful. That was cool. Rising key, we are. We're rising through the ashes. Becoming a beautiful butterfly. I'm just kidding. Thank you. Thank you, the stoic one. My dad's side, I'm the first grandchild on my mom's. Isn't that weird? Isn't that strange how that works? Thank you, Crash Dang. I am hungry. I ate some cookies when I got back from the gym. I'm not gonna lie, that's all I've eaten today. I want more though. I'm obsessed with those. They're like Mexican wedding cookies. I love them. I love them so much, y'all. I'm almost done with that bag. I think I bought that on Tuesday and I'm almost done with that entire bag. You don't understand how big that is. It's like this big. There's like 4 cookies left. But I'm proud of myself somehow for like not eating those last 4. But it's because it's my treat. After I get off of here, I'm gonna go eat the rest. Balance, baby, balance. Thank you, Biddy. Name is David. Nice to meet you, David. Thank you. Appreciate your compliment. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Jim. Chips Ahoy in the microwave for 30 seconds is perfect. Genius, genius, yes. You ever done the exercise bike? Of course. My grandma has one of those. Good morning, BH. Thank you for the heartbeat. Yay! Okay, Crush. She busted open. All right, I see you. I do. I have a double navel piercing, so your belly button's like this. I have a piercing here and here. I actually really like piercings a lot, but I do think they leave scars and stuff. So I'm cautious with it. But I respect like when people get like piercings and everything, like really cool ones. Like I love like eyebrow piercings and tongue piercings, lip piercings. I love them all, but I don't want to like have the scar from a piercing if I decide I don't want it anymore. So I'd have a lot more if I wasn't so concerned about that. Girl Scout coconut cookies, yes, those are really good. Brujo, thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for the finger heart. Just got third ear piercing. Oh, heck yeah. I love it. You did it on the live? How fun. I love that. That's awesome. Hi, Bashir. Good morning. Thank you. I am happy to be live. I've missed it. That's why I was on so much yesterday. Well, also because I thought I wasn't going to be able to come on here very much today, but since I'm not going to my brother's, I'm free. Ooh, we could do the Friday one. I wish they changed some of these. Like, they could keep the same concept, but like add, I don't know, just like a little, I don't know, make them a little different. Do that one's a lot. Let's do this one. I always like this one. Like a pretty little fairy. Really blonde. Exactly. This is true. I am blonde. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, I feel so spoiled. Oh my goodness. Dang. Thank you. I already did half of it. Did the full last one, did half of this one. What's going on? Dang. Thank you. You listen on the old earphones? Oh, okay. Oh, you're so sweet. Please don't get in trouble for me, though. I feel really bad. I don't know if you guys know Faith. She comes in here. Thank you. Oh my gosh. What? No way. Thank you. Crap, man. Insane. You like blonde girls? Oh, okay. Felipe, what's up? But my girl Faith, she used to watch me when she was in high school when I first started streaming, really long time ago. And she would get in trouble. She'd get her phone taken away because she'd be watching my streams, and I was like, girl, I do not want to be the reason you get in trouble. I always felt so bad, and like, and her mom and stuff, sometimes her mom would like, because she would go live every now and then, and she'd have her mom in her stream, and I'd be like, your mom's gonna hate me. You're getting in trouble because of me. Oh my gosh, level up, yes. Some good old cake. Let's have some good old cake. You know what I was thinking about was for my birthday, when I ate my cake, like that huge cake and everything, I ate so much cake. And I kind of want to go back to Fort Worth and go to that same place I got my birthday cake and just get myself a random cake. I'm not normally a sweets person, but I'm not gonna lie. Ever since Easter, I've been kind of enjoying the sweets lately. Behave now. You just busted open 2 full goals on your own, bet. I'm glad to behave now. Happy Friday, Greg. Good to see you. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I probably will not be doing anything too crazy this weekend because I'm really still. I don't know when they're gonna tell me anything. I still don't know like if my car is totaled or not. I've been looking around at cars and stuff, but I feel like it's kind of pointless because it's not like I can really like message people like I'm interested because I don't know if they're repairing my car or not. So kind of like what's the point, you know? Because I'm not gonna get another car if they do fix it for me, you know? It happened on Monday. I didn't report the accident until Tuesday though, because it was Monday night, and you have to remember that I live 2 hours away from my brother, so it was a long journey, and then I was stuck on the highway for like an hour and a half, just chilling, and so then it took me a good while to then get home because of all the traffic and stuff that I created. I'm sorry. But I shouldn't say I created. The guy created because he hit me. But yeah, and then I was starving, so then I got food, and by the time I got home, it was really late. So I was like, I'm not calling my like insurance right now. I'm dealing with that right now. I really don't want to do all that. Yes, I am vegan. I've been vegan for like 7 years. Yeah, I'm all right. It's okay, Bernie. It's all good. It happens. Yeah. Elvis in the middle of my hair looks crazy. Why does it look like it's just like not even attached to my head? It just looks like a tail. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you guys. What? Ooh. In the truck door? I've had that happen to my pinky. Somehow I slammed the truck door because I was a kid. I shut the back door and it got stuck on my hand, and I like went into shock, and I just stayed there like screaming. My mom had to like open the door for me because I just was like in a panic. I know that pain, it hurts. My whole nail came off. My nail it went completely blue and purple, and my nail came off. But it was pretty cool because I still remember like when the nail started to grow back. I had like a little tiny stub. I wanted to paint it because it was just like a line. I was like, it looks so funny. Oh, the wind, dang. Dang, that sucks, I'm so sorry. I shut the door on my dad's hand one time at the gas station. He was really, really upset, but I do remember that I was I was so scared. I was like, he's going to whoop the crap out of me. But one thing about my dad is he is very logical, and he was like, I shouldn't have had my hand right there, like leaned right there to begin with. So he wasn't mad at me. And I still remember that. Thank you. Ooh, a little bling bling. Okay, okay. 2 shades, all right. Thank you, dude. How you're cute, thank you. Appreciate you, boo. This morning I saw a car flipped over. Oh my gosh, dang. That's scary. That's what I was scared of. Like if I like slammed on the brake too much. Like it's weird because when I was like in the air and I didn't want to like have the, I don't even know if this is how this works, but in my mind this made sense. That if you have your foot all the way down on the brake and you're in the air, when it hits, because it's like completely like tensed up, I was like, what if it just like hits and then it flips because there's like no time to like gradually stop, you know? I was like in my head about it, I don't know. And also I was on a hill, so I was like, flip. But anyway, look strong. I am pretty strong. I could take out, no, I'm just kidding. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I do like being strong enough to take care of myself, you know? Yes, I do this every morning. If you guys are new here, we walk 12,000 steps every single morning. I'm not walking on Mondays, but I am live. And then Sundays I don't go live. But other than that, I'm here every single morning. I'm a stunt driver too. Yeah, I don't want to be a stunt driver though. I didn't choose that life, it chose me. Hi, Dub, good morning. Can I challenge you? I mean, you're way over there, so unfortunately, no. My rapper name, yes. There's already a more like, I don't know, or if I can use like Uber or something like that, I feel like that's more my speed, you know? But like also, like my eyesight isn't the best to begin with, so I have to wear glasses, so I don't think, if I make it to that age, I don't think that my eyes will be good enough by then, you know? See my message? TJ, good morning. Good morning. I don't check my messages. I'm sorry, unless you like comment on here for me to check my messages. I really don't. I don't check them like that. But I'll go check it. I'll check it once I get off of here. Want to go roller skating with you? That'd be so fun. I wish more people wanted to. Smart movie. Thank you. Can't have 100-year-olds on the road. I know. That's why I'm like. Sometimes though, you'll be like, what are you doing? And then you'll look in their car and you'll see that it's like an old, like, and I'm like, okay, patience, it's fine. Like, what on earth? Or like, you ever seen those people they'll take a corner so slow. I'm like, I feel like my life is just drifting away. They're taking so long to turn. And then I'll see that it's like a little old person, and I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'm pretty chill though. I don't have road rage like that. I'm actually very patient. I mean, most people would be pissed in this situation that I was in, and I really wasn't. I'm just kind of like, it is what it is. If someone was drinking and driving, that'd be different. Then I definitely would be pissed, but. I feel like when it's an accident and it's truly an accident, like how mad can you be at somebody for genuinely making a mistake, you know? Yeah, they stop fully before turning. Like, what are you doing? Or if it's like a yield or something, it's like, bro, you don't have to stop. Just go. Just look both ways and keep going. What are you doing? I don't understand. I always try to just laugh it off, but it was kind of funny. I will check them. You lived during the Great Depression. You should not be allowed to drive. Let me see, Knuckles. Didn't see Grams or Grandpa head over the wheel. Yeah. Which is really unsafe, by the way. there's this area, it's kind of weird because it's at a light. It's at a light, but when you make a right turn, there's a whole other lane. So there's no yield sign. There's no yield sign, there's no stop, whatever. But it's like goes off in its own lane or whatever that I take very often because it's on the way back from my brother's house. And people always get so pissed because the people who know the road know that they don't have to stop, they don't have to yield because there's just a whole other lane, like our own lane that we can take. It does eventually turn into another turn lane, so you do have to get over if you need to go straight, but like people just, they'll yield just because out of like force of habit or whatever. And there's always people that go around them and get so pissed off, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm stressed for everyone. I'm like, they should have just made it a yield just to keep this from happening. Because honestly, I don't think I've seen another light that's like that before. Hi, Diego. I'm good. Thank you. The weather's crazy today, so we're gonna be probably staying in today. But that's fine. I'm good with that. I kind of want to drive the Audi a little bit though. But it's also supposed to hail today, so I'm like, how should I cover the car? I'm covered anyway, but like, man, that would suck. Can you imagine? I get in a car accident, I get a rental car, and then it hails. Bruh. It literally does. It has like a long, like all day today it's supposed to like hail and rain and there's flood warnings and stuff. I'm like, of course. Aw, thanks, Ahmed. I moisturize a lot. My mom always told me to, well, she said that my grandma, she passed away when she was like 99, I think. 98 or 90, no, she was 99. She always said to moisturize when you got out of the shower. So I do that. Gotta stay moisturized, not be wrinkly, you know. Thank you. Thank you, King. It's a rental, who cares? That's crazy. I care. I don't want to deal with that. You know the process? It's kind of like this process, okay? It's like with my accident, obviously, I'm not at fault. I'm not losing anything. Even if they were to go through my insurance and I paid a deductible, I'd still be reimbursed for that. But it's still annoying. It's still annoying to go through the process. The same thing would be said if I got hit by hail. Because my other car, actually when I bought my other car, ironically enough, thank you, Dano. Thank you, thank you. When I got my other car, the day after I got it, I think it was like, maybe it was 2 days after I got it, it started hailing. And it did so much damage, and then I had to have someone come over to my house and like, they did an estimate on the damage and everything. And then I had to take it to the shop for it to be fixed and everything. Then I didn't have a car for a while. I didn't have rental coverage then. Like, it's a whole process. It's just annoying, you know? Like, yeah, there's worse things in life, but I don't really want to waste my time going and like getting inspections and taking it to places to be fixed. And I don't even know how that would work with a rental. Maybe you just take it back and be like, well, how do you, I guess like you'd have to prove though that it got hit by hail. I don't know. I don't even know how that would work with a rental. I ain't trying to do all that. Moral of the story, I'd rather not. So work and wake a little bit. Today's, yeah, I know, right? Tell me about it. That's what I told my brother. That's why I'm not going over to Fort Worth today. To Sonic last night, they were closed. No! Aww. Dang, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Gotta go get a haircut. I hope it goes well. Bye, Dano. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Yay. What is up with today? You're hooking it up. Thank you so much. I love this one. It's so cute. I love that one. Oh my gosh. Completed this one too. That's wild. They usually don't care about the rental. You're right. You know how, you're very right about that actually, because when I asked the guy, I was like, what kind of gas does it take? He said, oh, gas. Sir, what? What do you mean? Which one? I was like, is it premium? Is it like, which one is it? He's like, I don't know, just put whatever. Okay. Literally the epitome of it ain't my problem. Like, what? It's insane. I was like, well, no crap. I wasn't gonna put diesel in it. It's like, crap? What you mean? He was young though. He was like, well, he wasn't that young though. But maybe stop giving excuses for people who are like 21, 22. Maybe they should know the difference between gases. But I don't know. Like, I don't know cars like that, but like, come on now. It's just like, sir. Were you walking on the treadmill in my garage? It's fun to see you while painting. Aww. You're so sweet. I'm glad. It's like a podcast almost. I feel like it probably does sound like that. I used to, when I would walk on the treadmill in the beginning, I used to wear my AirPods, and I feel like it sounded a lot crisper. It could have been more like podcasty vibes, but I don't really want to wear my AirPods all the time, and like, I don't know anybody else, but like my ears hurt after I wear them for a long time. Answer my question. I didn't see anything, love. Thank you, Chad. Good morning. I'm sorry that happened though, Deb. That makes me so sad. What time did you go, if you don't mind me asking? I think some of them are open pretty late, but I was thinking they closed at like 11 though. Show the abs, girl. I don't have abs. After my last damage from behind in the parking lot. Oh my gosh. That's like my worst fear. I'm so sorry. Age. I'm a 90s baby. No, I'm a blonde. I am blonde. I already did an hour exercise and you're still walking and you feel like, no, it's not that. I walk about an hour and a half. That's how long it takes me to get my 12,000 steps in. Actually, it's probably more like 11,000 because I have about 1,000 in when I start. So I want to make some, no, I'm good. I'm French, German, and Spanish mostly. What is that when I got there? Lights were out, dang. That's weird. I feel like they closed a little early. I mean, that is pushing it, but if you're just getting a drink, I don't know why they would care, you know? Yeah, exactly. It's all covered and everything. That's how I feel too. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, stop spamming. You're about to get blocked. Don't spam my chat. If you want to ask a question, that's fine, but you don't need to spam. It's annoying. And also, I don't know if you can tell, we used to be able to multitask, but like, I am chatting about other things at the same time. So I'm not gonna abruptly stop my conversation to then switch over to whatever you're asking. The world doesn't revolve around you. I'm doing these walking lives. I actually started around this time last year, if I remember correctly. I'm sorry, was that mean? Sometimes I can be a little bit. I don't think it's mean, I'm just tell people how it is. Your teeth? What about them? They came with the face. Write to me as soon as you're done. I don't do that, sorry. Being able to walk and talk and drink at the same time. Oh, okay, I got you. It just like blew his mind. He's like, a blonde could never. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. That makes me so happy. Thanks for saying that. On my watch. Where are we at? We are at 11,400 right now. 423 to be exact. So that's why I normally go until about 9:30. That's normally when I finish off. That's how long it normally takes. All I kept thinking about was the ice. I know, whenever I get off of the stream, you guys, like I immediately start chugging the ice. from Sonic. I don't know what it is, but that ice is so good. I love it. I don't even care if there's any flavor in it. Sometimes I'll be sick of my drink or I'll be full and I'll dump out the drink and I'll just eat the ice. I just want crunch on the ice. And I'm not like that. Like some people are just ice chewers. I'm not normally, you ice chewer you. That sounds so weird, like an insult or something. Like my grandma does that. She'd be chewing on ice and she has like teeth problems from it. But anyway. I'm such a freak. Anyway. Raw, good morning. It's so good though. Had to be said, exactly. It's so good, right? You ass chewer you. Why does that sound like the worst insult ever? Like, dang, chill, bro. Take a chill pill. It ain't that serious, all right? It's all good. Take a breather, man. Oh no. Yeah, my brother got hit with a rifle. Some guy like lifted it up and like slammed the crap out of his teeth. And his teeth, like, you can see it like split his tooth in half. And then they put like a mold or something like on the other half of it. But he was like good old lopsided teeth for a minute. It's kind of funny though. I'm like, not really. It looks fine now though, so it's okay to laugh. It happens. Just military things, I guess. I brought a tear to my eye. Hi, Pedro. Someone called me a knuckle track. Amazing. Have your energy and positive. Aww. You just gotta surround yourself with people who have that energy. You know what I mean? I try to only surround myself with, I mean, I don't take life that seriously, and like I feel like every day is better when you keep a positive attitude, but also let yourself process your emotions, because I do let myself get pissed off. Like if I'm mad about something or if I'm sad about something, I'll just randomly start crying, or like, you know, or I'll be pissed and I take it out at the gym. That's my way of like getting my frustrations out, a healthy way of getting them out. But the rest of the day, like, I'm not gonna dwell on that crap, you know what I mean? We're not promised even the next moment, so I'm not gonna be upset if I don't need to be. But I do think it's an important part of life to process things too, because you can't be happy-go-lucky 99% of the time if you don't process those things that you're feeling, you know? Thank you, Steve. Better, I'm sleepy. That was me last night. I went live last night and I was using my neck massager, and I would swear I was very loony. I was like, this is why I don't go live at nighttime, y'all. Have you pressed the button yet? No, we do not do that. I would never. It was damaged. Oh, really? By my neck? Dang. That sucks. I feel dry. I got you. Hold me. How am I supposed to hold you? I'm so glad to see you walk after the accident. That sounded really dramatic. That sounded like I was in an accident where I may never walk again. Knock on wood. I shouldn't laugh at that, but I'm sorry. I just read that really crazily in my mind. Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm happy to be back to normal routine, you know? So, thank you for the flowers. Love that live. Yeah, that was fun. That was something different. I might do that again. Missed your stream last night. I streamed a ton yesterday. We streamed at Sonic. I streamed with that back massager last night, right before I went to bed. I literally just did my stretches, took a shower, and went to bed right after that. But it was nice. It was actually very chill and relaxing. I just feel like sometimes, because I'm not so upbeat and stuff when it's nighttime, I start to get really mellow. And so the times that I do go live, a lot of times people ask me like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And I'm just relaxed. Like nothing's wrong. I'm just not a night person, so I just like get into like chill mode. So But I feel like people always are like, what's wrong? I'm like, it's just, I'm sorry. Every positive attitude, thank you. I will try to. I'm not entirely sure. I never know for sure if I'm going live again. I can only promise you guys my morning streams for sure, because it all is very dependent on the day and my work and stuff. I have to go get a root canal and cavity fill today. Oh! So freaking scared. I don't know what to expect. Yeah, I've never had a root canal. I've had cavities filled before. And honestly, if it's on the top of your mouth, in my opinion, it hurts way more. Like the shots in your mouth. Getting the shots like in the lower part doesn't hurt as bad. I think it's just because you have so many nerves like in the top part of your mouth, at least for me. I'm only speaking from my own experience, but you'll be good. Especially if you have a good dentist and everything, they know what they're doing. You'll be good. It'll be over very quickly. You'll be back to normal. And imagine the pain. Thank you, DC. Thank you for the smooches. Imagine the pain of it, like that continuing on in your mouth, you know? At least this is like, it'll get it done and over with, you know? Just means I have to get it repaired again. Thank you so much for following. I'm about to block the word abs because I'm not gonna just show my belly to you because you want me to, you freak. The crap. I was in the hospital Thursday night into Friday. What happened? Yeah, that's what I do. I have a small business. That's the steps that you're at, Ahmed? Yeah, I am. I just get really relaxed, less talkative. I'm just like, it's like my body's going into like sleep mode. Almost. You seem like a CEO. I'm not. You gorgeous. Pop us. Come again, sir? The button makes the world implode. Yeah, I know. Let's not freak him out. Let's not freak him out. No. He's literally talking about his fear of everything going on. That's not a good thing to do for somebody. I'm trying to make it as you don't want to like induce more fear into somebody. It's gonna be great. It does not feel like it's going in your eye. Crap, man. Hola, Guerrero, I think. I'm so sorry. It was so bad, I legit couldn't walk. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dang, that sucks. Oh, I hate being in the hospital so much. I was just there so much when my brother was in his motorcycle accident that it just really, he had such a bad experience. He went to, it's called JPS, John Peter Smith Hospital. I think it's in Fort Worth, technically. And it was just so horrible. The worst hospital I've ever been to in my life. Everything took so long. I had, my sister-in-law was working most of that time that he was in his accident, so I was over there a lot. And so I was handling like my brother's insurance and stuff. And when I tell you like they'd come in, they'd get the insurance, then they'd leave. Then I'm talking like a couple hours later, someone would come back and be like, I gotta get your insurance. Do you have his insurance? And I was like, yeah, I gave it to the other person. I swear to y'all, 15 people came in and took his insurance. And I was like, and then they come in, they'd be like, it didn't go through or something like that. And I was like, well, it went through for the last 14 people. Like, it was just, that was just really annoying. It was such an annoyance. Everything just took so long. And they put my brother's cast on wrong so that the cast was digging into his skin. And they ended up sending him home, and he was in so much pain. And he came back and he was like, I'm in so much pain, I don't know what's wrong. And he was like losing circulation in his leg because they put the cast on wrong and it was like sticking into his skin. And so he was like, please just cut it, please. And like they didn't have any doctors and stuff, and they were like, the nurses can't cut it and everything, like it's a liability and all this stuff. And he said, if you leave the thing to cut it, I don't know what it is exactly, if you leave it here, can I cut it? They said, you can do whatever you want, but we can't do anything. So they left it there, which was nice. And my brother just cut it off, and he finally had relief. So I hate hospitals, man. I mean, I appreciate what people do, and I know that's a horrible, hard job, but like, man, I hate going. I will avoid it like the plague. I'm not going if I don't have to. Puma, good morning. All right, I'm blocking everybody that says app check. I think I'm gonna block that word, actually. I don't even know what's happening. Howdy. You're amazing, truly. That's cool. If you find a good one, that's kind of how it goes for like any kind of dental services or health care services. Like when you find a good place, be loyal and true to them, because it's hard to come by. All right, y'all. I think I'm probably there. Yep. We're at 12,278. That's a good spirit. Thank you. I try. I'll come on later today if I can, but if not, if this is the only stream you see me in, then I hope you have a wonderful Friday. Make sure you're following me. I post a lot of videos. I posted a lot of car accident content lately, so if you're interested in that, there's lots. And my Instagram's the same way as spells on here too, if you want to follow over there. Yes, get it, DC. Don't stop, get it. Also, my treadmill is like doing really well. I think it's because it's not hot. Because it's like pouring rain outside, it's not that hot out. I think it struggles a lot when it's like, you know, like 80s, you know. Thank you guys, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your morning with me. I'll see y'all hopefully later today.